Hi guys, welcome to a new location, the last episode here in Cambodia, and I just arrived in Kep, the fishing village in the south of Cambodia, only 25 kilometers from the border with Vietnam, where we'll go tomorrow. What am I going to do here in this small fishing village? I'm going to Kep beach today and afterwards stroll around in the town, and tomorrow morning I visit the crab market, which is where Kep is known for. It is the most popular highlight to do. Back in the day, under French rule, this was a very popular tourist destination, but nowadays there is no mass tourism here, which is really good. Only in the weekends and during vacations there is a lot of local people who come from Phnom Penh to Kep. It's still the most popular seaside resort of the Cambodians. So I stay in Jungle House. It's close to Kep beach. I just checked in and I'm staying here for one night, so I now have a couple hours before dark, before packing my bags and go to Vietnam. I leave here in Kep around 4 p.m. I take the sleeper bus to Ho Chi Minh and I will arrive there around 1 a.m. in the night, and then my Vietnam adventure will start. And as we are very close to Kep beach, we see here already a very nice statue. So here you have Kep beach. Fun fact, the sand here is not as white as in Sihanoukville or the islands. So every week trucks filled with white sand from Sihanoukville is coming to Kep to make the beach a little bit prettier again. But yeah, as you can see, it's a lot of trash. So yeah, it's definitely not the best beach that I came across here in Cambodia. There's a monkey on the roof who stole a plastic bag with food in it. I don't know if you can see it. Look at this. There he is looking for more food. It's also a big one. A lot of hammocks that you can rent. But yeah, as you can see, not many people here. It's much more quiet than in Kampot. And in the background I can still hear women yelling against the monkeys because they keep trying to steal the food. So here you have a good view overlooking Kep beach. There you see some monkey food, and yeah, here you have a view of all the seafood stalls you have here, the beach. And right behind the village of Kep you have this beautiful Kep National Park, which sadly enough I'm not going to visit. You can rent a scooter and explore or go on hiking trails, but because I'm only here for a short period, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to explore the village itself, the crab market, and yeah, maybe chill on a nice beach, not Kep beach, definitely not. Yeah, if you go behind the corner you can walk towards the Kep market, but that part of Kep I will do tomorrow. Now let's go to the east part of Kep. I think, but I'm not sure, this means I love Kep. And there we have a old French colonial building. I think it's a ruin. Maybe we can have a look there. No, it's not accessible. There's a gate, sadly enough. And there you have the statue of the White Lady. So a nice statue of a beautiful naked lady overwatching the beach of Kep. And there we have the island of Koh Tan Sai. Koh Tan Sai is also a nice day trip, I think, but you can't compare it with Koh Rong or Koh Rong Samloon, of course. And here you have the symbol of this village, a nice statue of a crab. Welcome to Kep. Of course, tomorrow I'm going to try some fresh crab at the crab market. Looks like we are here at the park of Kep. The lady and the fish statue. I have to say, for a tourist destination or former tourist destination, this place isn't well maintained, and it also feels a little bit dead, I have to say. Look at this. Another abandoned hotel. Not really inviting to have a swim here. But yeah, also here in Kep you see it a lot. Not as much as in Sihanoukville, but it's definitely a continuing trend that I see here on the coast of Cambodia. But I'm guessing if this hotel is abandoned, then why not chill a bit here? Because to be honest, there's not much to do here in Kep. I had higher expectations of this place, but yeah, there's not much I can do about that. Tomorrow I will leave Cambodia and go to Vietnam, so it's also not that bad to have like a little bit of rest, a little bit of slowing things down. So why not chill here? Maybe at the same time that I chill here for a bit, I can share my thoughts about Cambodia. 18 days Cambodia. I saw a lot of the country. I went to Siem Reap and the Angkor Wat temples. Then I went to Battambang. Then to the capital, Phnom Penh. Then I went to the coast of Cambodia. I stayed for one night at Sihanoukville, which was a really unpleasant city, but the hostel where I stayed that night was really good, that I have to say. Maybe the best one of all my travels. Thailand, Laos, Cambodia. Then I went to the islands, Koh Rong Samloon for 2 days, Koh Rong for 4 days, and then I came back to the good hostel in Sihanoukville for another night, and then I went to Kampot. Kampot was also one of the highlights here of this country. I really enjoyed it there. Very beautiful city center, and also the surrounding area was very nice. And yeah, then I ended up here. So it's not the best way of closure of Cambodia, but overall I really enjoyed my time here in Cambodia. A lot of friendly people, beautiful nature, beautiful beaches, such an interesting but turbulent history, and yeah, the food, the Khmer cuisine, I really like it. And also the transport was very easy with the minivans and the buses, but all smoothly. It was not like in Laos. The prices of the buses and especially of the food is a little bit more pricey than in Thailand and definitely in Laos. But here in Cambodia I stayed 18 days, tomorrow 19, and I spent over 1,000 euros. The same amount of Laos, but with a 10-day shorter stay and a daily average amount of 53 euros. Because since I arrived in Bangkok, I kept a financial journal with me, so I can see every day what I spent on what and the daily average, and then the total amount of every country. And in 38 days in Thailand, I spent, without the plane ticket in calculation, almost 1,800 euros. In Laos, I stayed 26 days and I spent just a little bit over 1,000 euros. So it's a daily average of 39.50, and in Thailand it was 46. And I think that's mainly because of the food. I think the accommodation is a little bit the same as Thailand. The transport is a little bit more expensive, but not that much. And the weather here is perfect. Since I arrived in Bangkok 3 months ago, I have no rain, zero. And here in Cambodia I had every day between 28 and 32 degrees, so I can't complain. So yeah, there are my thoughts about Cambodia. Now let's continue our stroll and find something good to eat. Now here we have a ruin of a French colonial building. The now dilapidated villa is located on the beachfront and was built in the 1930s and saved as a residence for Queen Sisawat Kostamak, mother of Prince Sihanouk. It is not open to public. So the residence of the mother of Prince Sihanouk. We are now close to the pier that brings you to the islands here. And I think for me that's the point where I turn back. The most beautiful base in the world. So yeah, this is actually a cozy place. Nice boats. And beautiful sunset as well. Now let's go back. I'll probably take a tuk-tuk back because it was a really long walk. I'm still looking for a nice cozy restaurant. Hello friends. Hey. Hey. Yeah. So I didn't took a tuk-tuk. I'm just walking back. I feel energetic and yeah, it's a 3.5 kilometer walk from the pier to my hotel. Now that I think of it, I can also eat something at my hotel, so maybe I'll do that. Good morning guys, last morning here in Cambodia, and I'm now on my way to the crab market. It's 8 AM, it's a 15-minute walk, and I'm going to eat some crab for breakfast. Yesterday evening when I got back from the long walk to my hotel, I just ate something there and immediately went to sleep. And now I'm fully ready to leave Cambodia behind me. I changed my bus tickets to Vietnam, so I'll leave already here at 11 AM instead of 4 PM, because yeah, there isn't much to do here, and I'd rather be in Ho Chi Minh around 5 PM. So here you have a nice statue of a squid. So here you have another abandoned building. Right in front of me is the crab market. Here you see all those scraps. So yeah, it's indeed probably the highlight of Kip, but I will go here only if you have time enough in Cambodia, otherwise it's not really that much worth of a visit. I don't know, I just had maybe higher expectations of Kip, but yeah, it is what it is. Now, I go back to my hotel, check out and take the bus to Vietnam. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and a reaction in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel Location to follow all my adventures now in Vietnam and the rest of Southeast Asia. So see you again. Bye bye.
If you send me the location, then I'll be right there.